work analysis sheet, this was the old one. And Ms. Bridges went to a training with Jody, which is the executive master teacher, and she talked about some changes that we need to make to accommodate the actual skill that we're working on, which is analytical thinking. So the sheet that Bridges passed out is the revised copy. So I kind of want y'all to take a look at it first, and I want you to make some comments on the side. What do you notice that's different from the previous one we had? So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds, maybe 45 seconds to do that, and then Ms. Bridges is going to talk to you about the changes as well as the connection group. So I'm going to give you about 45 seconds to do that, and then we're going to... About 30 seconds. I get y'all in. Good morning. 15 seconds. You just jotted down, what do you notice the difference from the old one? And then Ms. Bridges is going to discuss the changes that were made based on the mentor teaching meeting.
All right. So does anyone want to comment on the differences they noticed between the old product analysis sheet and the new? Okay, Ms. Bradford.
It shows our rubric focus, and it also brings in the skill we're discussing and the specific strategy.
Okay. Anyone else? What's the key difference from the old one to this one? Ms. Harris?
Having the names so they will have our names available.
Yes, so we can have our names right there readily available. So we got our Peak 7 students' name that'll be here from week to week. And if we did add in the rubric focus, which was what? Thinking. And our skill we're going to focus on is just one. We're going to focus on analyzing, okay? And what strategy are we using? Connected thoughts. Now, if you look down at the reflection is basically the sign. You're going to write your lesson objective and what connection that you want the students to be able to make. So if you're going to tell specifically if you want them to make a text to self, a text to learn, or a text to text, or a text to work. Okay. And then it says, what was I looking for in the student response? So before you even start analyzing their work, write the response you were looking for. And then that's when you will bring your rubric in to see how they do with the response. So we passed out the Connected Thoughts, Connected Thoughts rubric to you all.
Which is a new piece, and we're going to look at this to help categorize our student work for the next 3 weeks. So what I want you to do is get with a partner, and I want you to kind of look at the Connected Thoughts rubric and make some notes on the side. We will give you a different copy of the EV, but go ahead and make some notes. You can make some notes on the back or actually on the sheet if you choose. This is the deadline. All right, let's stop and talk about the rubric. What were some questions or comments we have about it so far? I know it wasn't a lot of time, but.
Comments or concerns about the rubric?
I just think like to me the major difference is that, because before we're just trying to make connections in general, but now it's like how specific and detailed those connections are. It's like.
But I need to actually read it instead of just making any type of connection. Okay, any other comment? Concern?
This will help us rate the students that, receiving, meeting, or approaching, by looking at the rubric, it help us know where to put them. Their responses.
Okay, so it helps us categorize the students. What, I heard Ms. Bradford say something, she said it also can help the students. Ms. Bradford, can you talk about that?
So just like the kids looking at the other group, they kind of got ideas about the text. Looking at these will help them, like when they're doing the connected thoughts, they'll be able to see, okay, well, these are the things I need to be doing in my community. So they will help them be accurate, better understand the connected thought process when they're actually doing that activity.
Yeah, I do want to make one point to let you know, it's only 3 categories on the actual rubric, but we have 4 categories on our student worksheet. Why do you think that's so?
Not at least providing the surface level, exactly how to tackle it.
We know that they need an intervention needed, but as a teacher, what does that mean for you as for instruction in the actual class? They should be at least approaching. They need an intervention. So whatever that intervention is, so we didn't include that on the rubric because, I mean, if you can't even approach the connection, then we need to do something differently as far as on the teacher end. So we didn't include that, but we do understand that some kids, that's a real life term. So we just need to make sure that when we're thinking about categorizing our kids, if we have a lot of kids in this intervention needed, then we need to make some teacher adjustments, not just student adjustments. So I just wanted us to be mindful of that one and why it's not on the rubric versus actually on the sheet. Okay? Do we have any other questions, concerns? Because this is new. So. So tomorrow, what I want you to bring back is your actual homework, your rubric, and the sheet. And tomorrow, you're supposed to spend probably about 10 minutes going through and categorizing your homework. But what I want you to do is I want you to bring this information, but have an idea of already where your students fall when you come into class tomorrow. But I want you all to have some time to plan, so I don't want to take up all your time. I said 10 minutes is all I want to spend on that because that's what you normally spend, although I know it's new. So I want you to work on that between now and tomorrow when you come to class with this category.
Make sure if you're choosing 7 new students, make sure you put their names and only bring their work. You don't have to bring all your students down. Only bring the big 7 that you choose.
Real quick though, on a second note. Alright, so today is Text Tuesday, and I went in Ms. Miranda's class, and I'm sure Ms. Harris was doing it as well, but she had a Text Tuesday, and I thought that it was really new, and so I kind of just wanted us to look at it. I